Okay, video number 2. My computer told me that I needed to split the videos, so that's why. I'm still new to figuring out all of this technology stuff, so we're just going right along together. A few questions that came up in second hour about the scavenger hunt assignment. I know that I didn't give you guys a due date. I just need you to get it finished and turned in. It's not a big deal. It's just to make sure you reviewed it, okay? On this question right here, make sure that you're putting Ms. Roberts' email address, not your personal email address. There's a parent information form that if you wanted me to communicate with your personal email address for some reason, you can enter it in that, okay? A lot of this type of stuff, these questions, they're very specific and they're found on your, they're found right here. Sorry, I scrolled right past it. They're found right here, okay? How you enter the room, things that you need to do, okay? Starting the hour, what do you do during class? You know, just kind of some typical things that I would say or we would figure out as we go. But since I'm here and you guys are there, I put it all out for you. Again, the food and drink thing, it's a real thing. This came down from the school district. This is not a my rule, okay? Cell phones, like we just, if you guys are a really good group of kids, then I typically don't say anything. But if it's clear that it is a distraction and you're messing with your phone all the time instead of doing your assignment, then I usually pull you aside. It's like, hey, you need to keep that thing put away. Like, we don't need that out in class, okay? I'm not a real big stickler for things like that, but if it's disrupting the class or keeping you from your work, then you need to put it away, all right? Technology information, oh, man, this is just going to change as we go. This is the big thing. I know some of us, I mean, personally here at my house, we have terrible Wi-Fi, and I cannot stream videos very well, like record or like do Google Meets. I have to use my cellular data in order to do something like that, okay? So when we have virtual Mondays, you guys need to make sure that you have access to Wi-Fi, whatever that looks like. If it's you go to your grandma's house because you live somewhere where you can't even get it, then that's what you do, all right? That's the big thing of what you figure out. Academic misconduct, I mean, cheating online is so easy, to be honest with you. I build my assignments so that I don't really care if you do look up the answers, because when you write that essay or you do one of the other assignments, if you've spent all week cheating and not really working on the assignment yourself, then you're going to be so lost when it comes to that essay or that writing assignment, because you can't cheat on that, okay? All right, virtual Mondays. I really have no idea how these are going to go. You know, with Mr. Weininger also out, we're going to figure it out as we go. Things that I know for sure right now are right here. You're going to be at home. You're going to work on something. Could you do it on Sunday night? Probably. So I don't know exactly. We're going to figure it out as we go. That was one of the questions second hour has. Like, what do we do? Are they required? They are required. The Google Meets, I'm sorry, I didn't even say. The Google Meets, they're only 15 minutes. They're first thing in the morning. Well, y'all's is kind of like at lunchtime. But, I mean, I guess I just log in and, you know, say, hey, to you guys, make sure everything's working and just tell you what you're supposed to do that day. I don't really know. You're going to have something on Edgenuity that you do that day, and it will be previously communicated to you what I want you to do. So I don't know what we're going to talk about on those. We'll see if things get told to us as to what we're supposed to say to you guys. Discipline. I've already heard you guys are a really good class. Let's just keep that going. I usually have no problems with my 5th hour, ever. Grading. This is really important for you guys. Some of you have never had a grade with category weights, and the first time you bomb something, let's say your first essay, because I grade those really hard. Let's say that first essay you do poorly on, and I enter that in the grade book, it's going to drop your grade down. So if you were at an A, it might bring you down to a C if you got like, I don't know, a 60 or something like that on that essay. Don't freak out. I know that grades are really important to you guys. You have opportunities to redo and fix things, okay? So I understand that grades are really important. Trust me, I understand that every year kids freak out about it. But there are opportunities to fix your essay grade, all right? This daily work, this is why I say cheating isn't an issue, because it's only 15% of your overall grade. So if you go and you Google all the answers, the only person you're hurting is you. Most of the daily work stuff, I just grade for participation anyways. So like, yes, hey, they did that. We're good to go. Tests and quizzes, I don't actually give a whole lot of tests myself. A lot of those are going to come through Edgenuity. They do a lot. Ignore whatever grade that you have on Edgenuity because it is not going to be up to date and accurate. All right, use PowerSchool. All right, how I grade assignments for that daily work stuff for participation. I mean, you did it all, you get 100%. You missed a few, you get 75%. It's clearly half done, 50%. I mean, you maybe like answered a question, 25. And if you don't turn it in, that's how you get a 0 in my class. So if you have a 0 in the grade book, it means I did not receive the assignment. We're not going to have group projects. I don't really do them anyways. I know that you did a lot in 7th grade, and those are really fun. In 8th grade, we do so much writing. It's just individual and one-on-one. Okay, late work. I'm really flexible with due dates. Okay, so my late work policy is like, just get it in within a week of it being due. Most of the time I talk to you guys and make sure that we understand like what you need for a due date. Sometimes I say, okay, well, can everybody have that done by Tuesday? And you guys are like, no, we've got a game, we've got this, whatever. So we'll just move it to the end of the week. I'm pretty slow at grading things anyway. So if something's late, I just don't really care. If it's really excessively late, if you're over a week, you're going to lose 20% and so on. I have an essay redo policy. You can redo your essay 5 times if you need to redo it, okay? But these rules, these rules apply, okay? So anytime you redo an essay, this has to be done every time. We'll go over that more later. Additional information for my pre-AP kids, for you guys, I actually give you guys my cell phone number so you can text me questions. We'll do that later this week. I'll get that handed out because I'm trying to shorten up this video. Other questions that were asked is this right here. How do you receive extra credit and what do you do to improve your grade? So I don't give any extra credit. It's just my philosophy is I made the assignment. The assignment was for a specific reason. I'm not giving extra credit. What you can do is go back and fix essays that you did poorly on, or improve other work that maybe I said we're not going to redo this, but you really need to because you just didn't understand it or whatever, okay? That is how you improve your grade in my class, and no, there is no extra credit, okay? Some of these others, if you have questions, email them to me, ask me, and I will I'll address them all at once. Until we get the Google Meets thing figured out for while I'm here and you guys are there, I'll probably just do videos like this, post them, you can watch them, and then whoever is the adult in the room or wherever you guys happen to be, that person can either help you or you just email me your questions and I'll get right back to you, okay? All right, guys, that's it. Thanks.